Videofiles 17. Living in a Bubble. Delora Green. DeloraGreen.co.uk. The third man to enter my life changed all that. The block had to be discarded, and this would only happen just as I was ready to embark upon my new life, completely free of the damage that had been caused in my past and people's past actions against me. To relieve myself of the past would reveal exactly what my heart was yearning for, and this point in time would only occur when I was ready to accept that the past was the past. People in it should be forgiven for the actions they took. This was when my new man entered, and he gave me everything that my newly repaired heart was yearning for. A whole new world. Khan had helped me to make me whole, and was the man to receive the whole of me. He was very deserving, and had stood the test of time, shown me he was never going to leave my side. All this was going to reveal itself at the most crucial turning point in my life so far, and I had to be ready. It was a choice that I had to make this time, to free myself of all negativity, lies, hurt, betrayal, and denial presented to me by others who didn't understand the true cause and the eventual outcome to our life in this new world that had been promised to us thousands of years ago. As I get increasingly frustrated with the situation again, I am finding out and discovering things I already instinctively knew. It is upsetting and hurtful that things are being kept from me. I have to find out now. Let the truth be told. Time and time again, I have had to bear the brunt of other people's turbulent times, unable to handle their burdens themselves. They've pushed them onto me, and I have been lied to so many times. Now it's time for me to receive the truth from an honest, caring, true man, who despite his past and situation, time, trust, belief and consistency, proved he never lied, despite how hard his truth was. At least he was honest. The victim. I know the truth. Your gossip lies will not stand the test of time and last forever. It makes me incredibly sad to find out all that I do keep finding out, and yet that's the raw truth. Well, I'm telling you, the truth hurts. Do you people not realise that by not telling your hidden secrets, you are destroying an innocent victim? It is not fair, and it is not right. Instinct will let you know the truth. Time will confirm the truth, and healing will then take place to take you away from the hurt and pain felt by hearing the truth be told. Let us not tell lies, because lies strangle, lies kill, lies engulf. Let us not hide our true feelings, because hiding them suffocates, smothers and snuffs out an innocent victim, one who doesn't deserve to be a part of the sick game or life their perpetrator leads. They need to be set free from the lies that engulf their innocent selves. It is bullying for your own gain and selfish needs. It is not fair for the new generation of young hopefuls to suffer because of the past generation's mistakes. We deserve a break, we deserve to live, and we deserve to be free and to be given the strength and support to sever the ties, to break free, to break the bond, to break the mould, and to break the cycle in what this is what this book aims to help you do. Without doing this, you will never be set apart from all the drama, chaos, frustration and despair that is causing your downfall. Be different, be yourself, be at one with those who share the same goals as you. You have to be watchful of the enemies. They will creep up on you like leeches or worms around you. You have to be watchful. The journal, the writing strategy. I cannot and I will not carry this burden anymore. And I urge others who are reading this book to do the same. You don't need to put up with the denial anymore. I feel drained emotionally and physically, betrayed and challenged. Life is for living. Let's live it now. Balance is the key. Forgiveness comes at a high cost. Learn to love, learn to forget, learn to forgive, and learn to stand your ground, Resist those who want to tear you to the ground. Stand back from the bullies, the liars. Stand aside. Fight for justice. Our life will come around. For now I shall sleep, shall rest my weary head. Sleep, I am in much need of it. Rest, I am longing for it. I'm feeling the urge to write every night now before I sleep. If this happens to you, then just let your ideas flow. In the final edit, it was a relief to read, to teach me what I needed to know. The truth has to be told. I cannot wait any longer. I have to be me. I have to tell you how I feel, tell you what I think. The pressure is too much and is making me ache. I must put my head down now, relax. My back is aching with too much strain. I am feeling sad and worn out again. I feel as though I am fighting a losing battle. I need to feel and be on top again before I spiral out of control, twisting and turning down to the ground, in solace and alone. I was going to succeed. I know myself for the person I have become, yet I am alone and very few know me. People are full of the usual excuses, stealing power and threatening my environment. I need to remain positive. I need to search my soul. I am alone and I will need to feel love coming from afar. Distance is what keeps us apart. I'm getting one step closer to the real thing every day. I await your call. Khan, I need you. You are the only one true soul, and I am lucky to have found you. I got to a point where I was feeling so tired, but knew in my heart of hearts and mind that everything would be fine, and it would all turn out the way I desired. That was if I could finally let go. All the plans I had worked hard to set in stone, all the effort I had made in setting the wheels in motion would eventually, at this time, fall into place, and my life would be back on track again. December 2017 to March 2019, it had to happen. It had to happen now. The decision had been made by me, alone. Your body can only take so much, and your mind will become overloaded with information, which you will not be able to deal with instantly. Take time out, rest and be still. Gather up all your energy for you to be able to deal with the more serious matters. At this point, you will feel physically, emotionally and mentally drained, and sleep will become no problem at all. You will run your body to the bitter end until your eyes close all by themselves. It will take time and time alone before you can fully adjust to the new circumstances. The letting go to make way for my new man. Recognising that there was no point in fighting a losing battle with those who abused their power. My acceptance to let go of my past that I had been holding on to so tightly was the beginning to all the advantageous moments, the best times of my life, the continuous happy times, the fulfillment, the laughter, the cheers. At this point in time, I will finally, once and for all, recognise out of all the people I had met along the way, the ones I could turn to, those who were genuine, trustworthy, have my best interests at heart, and will know that I will be guided wholeheartedly by them. I will eventually reach the place I have been longing to reach, elevated, protected, and on higher ground, so that no one can penetrate my armour ever again. As difficult as it was, these last few stages took me places I could only have dreamed about in my past life. It gave me opportunities I never thought I would get, and propelled me into the valley of dreams, where I was looked after, cared for, loved, guided, protected, where I was made to feel special and secure. In return, the people who surrounded me experienced the same. People were there for me now as much as I was there for them. From this point onwards, I realised I had no other choice but to continue. I had made it this far. I remained firm-footed in the present. I had to be confident, assertive and dominant and take the lead. Fly, soar high and reach for the sky. No one was ever again going to tear off my dominant stripes, control my very existence, or put a foot in the way of change. I was resilient, bulletproof. I was comfortable in my own skin. I wasn't going to change for anyone. I didn't have to. I was not going to allow it. From that point onwards, I changed. I became the one who was in control of my own life, and no one was ever going to spoil what my life had in store for me. Those friends and family I held dear to me. My heart, my mind, my soul. People had been allowed to and I tolerated. They'd have been allowed to get away with things that were not ideal. Corruption had taken over. So there lies the end to my past life, full of frustrations, difficulties, annoyances, brutalities, destruction and shocking episodes. Never again was I to return, and never again was I to be used unless using was sincere. I had flown to my ideal destinations, closing the door firmly and securely on the past, keeping a watchful eye on those entering my life, forbidding those who I knew had hurt me in the past. Of course, you can't delete people, and those people remained well and truly in my past, and I held the key to the padlocked door that separated my old life from the new life. It was up to me and me alone to make the decision who to let in, and that, folks, was my only way forward. I was then able to take step after step, leap after leap, without anyone stopping me. I could move on, unburdened, released. At that particular moment in time, I sometimes felt that I needed someone there to keep me company, and you too may feel that you need someone there who can take care of you, protect you, and listen to your worries and concerns. And if you find someone like this, you will think that they are the perfect person. This is the perfect life, and the person will become the person who you will want to spend the rest of your life with. You may get so wrapped up in their caring and considerate nature that you begin to believe things that you want to believe, just because you are going through a time when there is so much pain, guilt, and anger. You just have to believe that he is the one, no matter how hard and distant he becomes.